On this episode of the Create SMP, our hero Keeleel constructed a comfy home for his animals, reinforced his friend's revenge on the Wither, and championed the redevelopment of a chilly villager town. Meanwhile, the server met to discuss plans to stop Serenity. The attack squad landed on Zyterra and a fierce battle ensued. In the end, the server ventured into new lands. Will Serenity stop its onslaught? Find out on this episode of the Create SMP. We are grouped back here at the movie theater again for the first time in a little bit. We are going to be doing some more Redstone in this episode, along with the second boss fight of the season. So we're going to start with some Redstone, maybe do a little bit of building, and then we can move into the boss fight whenever that happens. So to start with the building, I want to build a sugarcane farm. We haven't needed a ton of sugarcane, but it's still good to have, and it's one of those things we can automate pretty easily. So the current plan is to put it back here in this mountain, and it will just be a simple piston sugarcane farm. So we'll get started on building that, and I'll let you know how it goes. Alrighty, so you may notice that there is a lot of string flowing down this way, and you might think, Keeleel, you didn't say anything about a string farm. Like, why is there string flowing here? I thought this was supposed to be a sugarcane farm. Well, it is a sugarcane farm, but I also made it half string farm as well, so it might be a little loud. Let's see if we can even get inside of here. So this is something in what here, let me do this real quick. This is something we can do in 1.21 and only this version, but essentially this is just a string duper. So there's a weird interaction between these trapdoors and these tripwires, and it causes there to be tons and tons of string, and it is filling up. There's just lots of stuff. And so we are working on this. And then to go with the string duper, we've got this sugarcane farm. So behind here, there are observers watching for the highest sugarcane to grow. And then a piston pushes them, destroying it. And this hopper minecart picks it up and deposits it. And if we put these blocks back, everything's good to go. And this will just run and produce infinite string and infinite sugarcane. So along with doing some more redstone farms in this episode, I want to build that animal barn up on the hill to match with the windmill. I got a bunch of mangrove from Jark soon, and so I'm going to be able to build the barn here soon. So I think either that or sprucing up the villager village up here is going to be my next thing I want to work on. I'm going to do a few more redstone farms in this episode, but I want to get a barn built so we can have some animal products, and then this area is looking really good. Cat is almost done with it, and so I want to start maybe trying to put in some town square here, adding some trees in, making things look a little nicer besides just the houses, because the houses look awesome, and I just want to make the area around the houses look cool too. So we'll be working on the barn, we'll be working on the city, and then we'll be making some more redstone farms and awaiting the boss fight. Alright, so I've been working on the barn, and I'm using a reference image I found off Google for this arch, and I think I got it down pretty good. The idea is we're going to have the mangrove red sides with this spruce outline to the edge of the roof, and then the rest of the roof is going to be the black stone bricks and such. And so I'm going to do the arch on this side, and then I'm probably going to time lapse all the walls. I've got a bunch of red concrete powder, and mangrove to kind of do a gradient, and I'm hoping it looks good. I'm hoping the two reds don't stick out too much, but this is kind of what we're looking at for size, and we're going to try to mimic the looks of this a little bit with the spruce and the deep slate. So when building this barn, I started to try to use some red concrete powder and some red concrete with the mangrove, and it really didn't look good. The red concrete popped out way too much, which is unfortunate because I made a lot of it. So I ended up just going with straight mangrove, and you can kind of see that here. I think it still looks a little bland because it's all one block, and I love to build with many different types of blocks. I think gradients and like explosive variation is one of my favorite building styles. And so I went in later and I added some vines on it and things like that to try to break up the color a little bit, make it look a little more interesting from the side. And throughout this process, I was just trying to keep the details very, very much intact, like these signs that cross across to make it like it's almost like a support beam, and then the little shutters that are above the windows. I wanted the barn to have a lot of details that pop out. And these sections here in the front are going to be filled with produce like wheat and melons and pumpkins that would be stored on the outside of the farm. and then the mobs get stored on the inside of the farm. I think it turned out really well. The roof, I love the bell-shaped roof for a barn. It's very interesting shape, and I think it looks really good in Minecraft, and so I was happy that we could make it work so well here with this barn. And the ceiling being made of this deep slate mixture with the spruce outline really mimicked the windmill like I wanted it to. I think it kind of brings the two ends of the farm together with this similar looking build on each side. It's very spacious on the inside. I put the animals in, and there was a whole second layer that had tons of space, and I had no idea what to do with it, but we're gonna figure something else to do with it eventually. Doing this build took me several hours. I put some time into it before the boss fight. We were preparing for the boss fight, and everything was pretty much ready, and we were just kind of waiting for the day that it was going to happen, and the relics had been found at this point, and so I was trying to knock out a bunch of checklist items along the way before the boss fight to make this a jam-packed video full of content. So later in the video you'll see the villager farm being spruced up, and then the inevitable climax of the boss fight, and so I hope you guys are excited for that. It's the second boss fight on the server. It was way more eventful than the first one, and it leaves only one set of relics left to be found, the end relics. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that wonderful time lapse, but the barn is completed. I spent a little more work on the outside, finishing up, filling up these areas with some stuff that would be in a barn, and putting in these pathways that lead to the farms, and some custom trees. I think it turned out really nice. It's missing a little bit of white. The white on the windmill, it's kind of lacking here, but I didn't really know where to add it in, and I don't think it's too much of a difference. We've still got the deep slate, we've still got the spruce, and we've still got the mangrove. And if we come on inside, we will see that we've got animals. So we've got the cows in here, we've got pigs in here, we've got some chickens, and we got sheep. And then up here is the second floor. We have an entire area where we don't have anything. I just don't know what to put up here yet. I do plan on having a item filter in the river that pulls out any of the red poppies that come from the iron farm. So I've kind of like, should we pump it all up here so that we can turn it all into bone meal? Because Spirit Animal Gaming, another YouTuber on the server, mentioned that if we took all the red poppies and funneled them into a composter, we could make a bunch of gunpowder, or a bunch of bone meal. We could have a bone meal farm. So I plan on doing that because I think that's a really good idea. But I'll have to figure out where exactly that machine's going to operate. But yeah, the barn is finished, and I now plan on doing some landscape. Thank goodness there was a bed here. I now plan on doing some landscaping on the villager town, but the boss fight's happening here soon, so I don't know how much of it I'll actually get done by the time this episode's finished, but hopefully we can get it started at least. Before we move into building the villager area, I had a proposition proposed to me. Cord, or Big Stewie Griff, he's another one of the YouTubers on the server. You've seen him in videos before. He had a really tough time fighting a wither, and even died to the point where all of his stuff got destroyed, and the wither was able to roam free in the world until another group of players killed it. And so he wants revenge, and so we are both gearing up, the two of us, to be able to take down a wither as fast as possible with the intent of revenge. And so enjoy these clips.
All right, we are here to face the wither. The revenge is here. Now, I'm again not by myself. I have Khalil here with me to help take this out, because last time we learned that with one person, that thing, it does not let up on you. It's relentless. It just keeps going, keeps attacking. So two people, one person can do damage while the other person does
gets murdered,
keeps it distracted. And with the addition to power on this crossbow, I think this will be a lot different. Plus, not only that, I have loaded us up with the different, I think 3 different potions that are going to be useful, of swiftness, strength, and regeneration. So let me get the strength first, because that's going to be the longest lasting. We got speed 2, and then we got potion of regeneration. Sweet. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Boom. Jacob also has a couple. It is going to get dark too, so we're going to have mobs to deal with as well.
It'll be fine. It'll be cinematic.
We should have split up.
Oh,
want some of this? Oh, he's on me!
You can probably hold
Look
your
at the
shield.
damage.
Oh, we're just destroying him. It's gonna be done in seconds.
Get away from me!
He's melee only now.
And I got smite 5 for this thing. The spirit of animals compels
Oh my
you.
goodness, it's quite the revenge
Ooh,
arc.
that was so much. Oh, I knew that's what would happen.
Yeah, we
Oh my
prepared
gosh,
so
that's
much
what I
for it.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Does this wither head like a normal wither head, or is it the boss head?
It's
Did
like
I get a free wither?
no, it's not a wither skull. It's the boss head. So it's from the head data pack. So you can put it up as a trophy, signifying your revenge. Yeah, do you need milk?
Yeah. Give me the milk. Let me just get rid of all the extra stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got rid of all my good stuff.
Yeah,
That's okay.
It does do that.
Well, that was really fast.
That is so beautiful. Yeah, it was so
It's
beautiful.
no match for us.
It brings a tear to my eye. Oh, so glorious. Oh, and the netherite gear just makes it that much better. Oh, I'm so happy now. That, let me tell you, losing half my gear and having to get it all back before. I'm glad the hippo shield made it through the first.
Yeah.
Because
that was a sad moment when you had to give up on him and just let him roam free in the overworld.
No, yeah, and I was like, I can't do it. But with that being said, Jacob, all those potions, you get that for.
Sweet.
That's my gift to you.
Yeah, I'll keep them.
Do you want
around.
something else? Do you want more potions? I can give you more.
No.
Really
I'm happy to. I don't know how often I'll use these because you're gonna need the potions more later coming up here in the end of the week.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I mentioned earlier I was going to be doing some work on the area around these buildings. Now, Kat just finished another one of these buildings, and it looks really good. It might be my favorite one. I love the roof shape that she put on here. It's looking really nice. So I kind of moved all the chests out of the middle, and I dug out a bunch of area, and I put down kind of like a old medieval looking town floor, just some packed mud, dirt, and cobblestone, and it looks super flat and bland right now, but I plan on putting kind of like a town square thing here in the middle, and then putting a bunch of details around the side, and then around the entire edge of the town we're going to have a little stone wall, and then the entire insides will be lit up, protecting any of the villagers from turning into zombies, because unfortunately zombies keep getting in here and turning my villagers into zombies. So I want to stop that from happening with the wall and the light up. And then this is kind of the floor I'm working with, and I think these guys are still alive. Yeah, they're good. This is the floor I'm working with, and then we're going to do some more details here soon. Alright, I've spent some time working on the main area, and if we can see here, we got this big old tree in the center. Now, I'm not as good at making trees as some other people on the server. Jared has pretty impressive, but it took a while. I think it looks alright. To me, I'm like, it doesn't look that good, but I feel like it doesn't look that bad either, but maybe to a second person they think it looks wonderful and there's no issues. I added these little lampposts around everywhere to light up the area, and then we've got some piles of amethyst, some amethyst hanging on the tree. We got some piles of leaves around. I've put signs up naming all of these locations with the villagers that are going to be in them. Got this little area around the tree here. Oh, my snow's melting. I was worried about that. It's okay. We can fix it. We'll fix it in a bit. And then we've got the path kind of going around, leading around, and then I've kind of done the area out as far as I want to. This is going to be like a row of trees here to seclude this house off, but I was able to do this tree on my own, but I don't think I can make the little spruce trees on my own. I'm going to have to ask Jared for help on that one. But I think it looks good. I think it's way better than it just being blank and empty, and I think it'll keep evolving as we go, but I think for now we got what we want. Alrighty, we were able to get the rest of this area finished, and so essentially, well, it's not completely finished. There's a big blank area I don't really know what to do with. We're waiting on one more house to be built by Cat, and then I'll have to figure out something to do with this big blank area. But for now, we've got this wall on the outside, and there is a lot of like shrubbery around. I kind of thought like this house is out in the wastes essentially, and so there's just lots of heavy shrubbery around the outside, but then they've packed it down on the inside to make a nice living area. And I've got a pathway leading out to a little doorway, and we just need to light up the interior in some way that's sneaky and hidden but still lights up every block so that monsters can't spawn at all. It's going to take a little bit of work, and it might require some torches on roofs, but we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do some carpet tricks or something like that, but I want to make sure it's spawn proof so that the villagers can roam around happy and free. But the wall is tall enough that nothing can get in at this point, so we've got that part checked off. We just need to spawn proof everything else, and that might wait until we're done with the houses, so that, you know, I don't want to spawn proof it all and then have to redo it later. But yeah, I think you can see the barn over there. Everything's completed here, and I think it's time for the boss fight.
Music. Is everyone ready? Let me know. Give me a shout.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
For those of you who are standing here today, I applaud you for being able to rise up against the ones who are true menaces of this world. They think we are no threat to them, but I know differently. This is a message to Serenity and any other that stand against us. We are to be feared because this is our land, and we will stop at nothing to protect everything we have. We don't cower behind an army. We stand on the front lines and take what is ours. Now go and attack! Woo! I wasted it. Go for the
It's not a waste
brawler.
if it has helped the cause.
Where is he? I can't see anything with these sunglasses on.
I think this is Elijah. Oh, I'm gonna die. Help me. Mama.
Surrender to my bow! Fear me! At a battle of range, you will lose. Fear me! I am a dragon. Okay, that's damage. I had regeneration. Splash me. Swiftness. Splash me. Fear me!
Use heroes
Surrender to my
against them.
will. We did to the teleporter or the sharpshooter. You think you can kill me?
Ow.
Oh, tell us! Move out of the way, guy! I'm gonna lay suppressant. Die!
Oh my goodness.
Fall!
I think you're hitting friendlies.
I am. But we're doing damage.
It's true.
Hit the brawler. Get away from me! Someone gotta.
Oh, teleporter's back.
Oh god. I can't tell what's going on anymore.
Die!
Oh my god.
Ow. Ow.
Die! Yes! No! You will not get to me. Where'd they go? They're on me somewhere.
I lost him over at you, I'm sorry. Alright, there. I don't know how effective this is. I think we're just setting everything on fire.
They're over there to the right. Oh, I'm back.
Or
Oh
you
god.
a mole.
My headphone fell out.
Oh god.
Sorry.
The water
Okay,
is a little
no
bit
way
high.
Talus isn't taking damage. I just unloaded.
Someone's coming. Alright,
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the
Where?
blue ship. Maybe we can. Yeah, I'll go to the blue
we're
ship.
trying to figure out why the red guy keeps healing. Oh, there's lots of
Yeah.
diamonds in here. Or no, these aren't diamonds. Oh, is someone here? Help me! Help me! Not like this.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no.
Die!
Oh no.
I'm not talking. I'm sorry. Friendly fire.
I know, it's funny.
I've killed one person, and that was a boss. Oh, there's one. Yep, there's two. He's behind me. Near the tree. I didn't get him.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Behind you. You fool!
On me, on me, on me!
Oh.
Meet the shovel!
I do have a lot of your heads. It's killed both bosses so far. Is he up there?
Yeah, he's up here in the red ship.
I do have plans of this. Better get ready. Shield up! Shield up! Sorry! Get away from me! On a dime! On a dime! On a dime! That's what's happening.
Oh, that. Oh, that.
Anyway, I just started blasting. Give me the three-piece! Three-piece nugget!
Go.
He's right over there. Right behind
Jack, I'm digging the armor more. This armor more.
you. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh!
Oh, he dealt so much damage so quick.
He's gonna die.
Please.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, he's dead.
You think killing us will save your planet?
I have his head.
Heroes cannot be stopped. He is almighty. He will defeat you.
Yeah, right.
After the completion of the boss fight, the server made their way into the end from the secret attic of Spawn, where they were sucked up into the portal, and then they were allowed to fight the Ender Dragon. As you can probably imagine, with a group that strong, the Ender Dragon was not much of a competition, and once the Ender Dragon was beaten, they had access to the End Islands, where they could start their search for the next set of 10 relics.
I'm going to heaven, boys.
Going to heaven.
Whoa!
Time to
Oh,
go fight
wait.
the Ender Dragon!
Oh, it's not
Speed up.
letting me in.
Oh, because you have to go in this specific spot.
Oh.
I'm currently building up to destroy a crystal.
Should we pick up their stuff? Oh yeah, don't die.
He's perching.
Oh. No, I'm really far away! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted hitboxes. Where's my
Dude, this
hitbox
thing
button? What's hitbox button?
Let it get in close.
Rest in peace. Dragon egg.
Yeah, complete my riddle. We're in a losing time. Alright. Let's see here. Write your answer on a sheet of paper following the format seen in the item frame or below. Dog, cat. They crawl through me. A sapling planted above me. I was happy, but now they worm their way through me. It hurts. They are a part of me now. They will never leave. What am I? Oh, that's the second riddle. Well, let's read the first one. Crush them. I must crush them. Groan. Although my body is failing, I'll do anything to crush them. What must I crush? Okay. They crawl through me. Alright, the last one. A portal I form, one of dreams and new beginnings. You cannot light me with flint and steel, yet you try your hardest. What am I?
Applejacks unfortunately was not able to solve the riddle before a no good ne'er-do-well came around and completed it before him and ran off with the relic. So instead of let you guys see the answer, I want you to put in the comments, what do you think the answer to those 3 riddles were? You can rewind, listen to Applejack say it again, but let's see if you can get the relic.
I wonder if it's like, place dragon egg here. I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to go grab it, and then I'm going to come back. That was a trap. I know it was. It was a tarp. Hi, Mr. Dragon. Anyone? Is anybody up here? The village. Got the dragon head, though. I didn't even check if any of these were trapped. Well, guys, we're not getting anything today. That's not happening. Oh.
What?
Nathan, look.
What? What is it? Let me
Look
see.
at me! Look at me!
I know, let me see it. I want to know what it is.
Like Spike. Oh.
As this eventful episode comes to an end, I wanted to just thank everyone who's been watching. We recently hit 100 subscribers, and I made a community post about it, but I wanted to say something here in the video. It's essentially been a lifelong dream of mine to hit 100 subscribers and to make content on YouTube that people actually enjoy watching, and the support we've been receiving for these videos makes all the time and effort we did to make the Create SMP happen all well worth it. All of us mods did this for free. There was nothing keeping us here. We just did it because we wanted to, because we enjoyed making a server for people to play on, and allowing people online and on YouTube to enjoy the server through us is all we could ask for in payment. Now, the end of this boss fight might seem like a omen of the end of the server, but I can assure you we are not going to be stopping the server once the final boss is beaten. We will let the server run until people have finished up what they wanted to do on it. A lot of us are making YouTube videos, so I'm going to keep going until my goals for the series are finished, regardless of when the boss is beaten. And we've got other YouTubers who are also doing the same thing. And as you may have wondered, this is season 5, so yes, there will be a season 6. It's already kind of in the talks. We've been planning it a little bit with the boss fights sort of wrapping up here with only one more to go. And we've also thrown around the idea of doing a half season where we just throw up a random mod pack and say anyone who wants to play, come play. It won't be anything special or handmade, but it would be something for us to do in the in-between times between season 5 and 6. So just wanted to thank everyone for watching, and to thank all the mods for doing all this hard work and making this possible. And I hope you all continue to enjoy the Create SMP Season 5, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and leave a comment. It helps the server out a ton. Did you enjoy this episode of the Create SMP? Help the channel out by leaving a like or subscribing. Share a comment of your favorite moment. If you like more episodes like this, check the playlist in the description. And thank you for watching.